Peter here again at classicamericancarsales.co.uk. This one has an interesting story. Received an email from one of my best car finders. He seems to just find me spectacular fastbacks. He found me that one. He also found me my personal 67 GT350 replica, which is stunning as well. Anyway, he called me up and he said he knew of 3 cars in a barn. He had purchased the other 2, but this was the guy's keeper. They were stored since the 80s, so this car was in a barn since the 80s, and he said it's in phenomenal condition, and he offered it to me at a price, and I accepted. And a few weeks passed by, and he said the guy rescinded his offer. He couldn't offer me the car. He was very apologetic. So I said, you know, that's how things work. These are emotional purchases, and if you've had it that long, you definitely don't want to give it away. So then he contacted me a few months later, and the price had risen, but he said he secured the deal. He's got the car, and I can have it. He apologized for the increase in price, but it was what was needed to loosen the guy's grip on the car and the title, and he got it. And in this game, if you got the car, you got the goods, and you got to pay for it. So I said, sure, happy to pay for it. He told me all about the car. He said it's phenomenally rust-free, just super, super clean, incredible body lines. And he got it running, but he said it's not a driving car. You can't just grab it and drive it. So I said, I want it. What the hell? 68 Fastback, I want it. So I bought the car and it arrived, and I was just floored. And to be completely honest, floored with its condition. To be completely honest, I put it away in our shop. I had a price on it, but I just don't know what to do with it, and I still don't 100%. But I knew about 2 months ago, I said, let's get it ready for the road. If someone wants it, they can get in it and go. So I brought it to a local shop, and I just started bringing parts to them. New wheels and tires, new front disc brakes, and just anything it needed. A bunch of suspension bushings were needed. Rear leaf springs, I believe. She's sitting kind of high, so I think I put rear leaf springs on it. I'll have to check the invoice. But basically anything he said he wanted or he needed, it got. He got the car running. He was very impressed for it to have sat that long. Just not smoking, not rattling. Sounds fantastic. The exhaust was completely rotted out on the car, so I gave him a brand new pipes dual exhaust system. It'd probably be difficult to see, but a lovely, lovely dual exhaust with an H pipe from Pipes, 2.5 inch. That was imported from American, given it to him. Of course, the new torque thrust wheels, the new tires. It was delivered on steel wheels, and most of these cars were on hubcaps from new, so that kind of told me what it had. I found a little note under the rear seat when I took out the interior to inspect the floor pans, which are absolutely stunning. Perfect floor pans, untouched, unmessed with, unwelded, unrusted floor pans. There was a little address, name and address from a guy in California. I've not yet called or tried to contact him because I gotta figure it's 30, 40 years old. Quite old piece of paper, but clearly written. Anyway, so what we got is fully MOT'd and registered car that sat in a barn since the 1980s. So what we've done is we've taken all the hard work and all the guesswork out of a barn find. You get all the quality, the rust-freeness, it's actually, it looks like a show car to me. The paint's in lovely condition. There's a small, what I call a port wine stain right here, which I'm going to try to get buffed out. And there's a minute chip on the roof, which I'll show you right now. But other than that, the paint is just beautiful. A little minute chip right there. Can you see it? Very, very small. But just a beautiful, beautiful paint job. So we did all the mechanicals, anything that would, nickel and dime you to death when you were working on the car. We haven't really dressed up the engine at all. As you can see, the inner fenders are beautiful. Date codes on the wings, or inner wings, are beautiful. Very, very original under here. It was an air conditioning car from new, Ford Motor Company, radiator, frame rails, shock towers, everything looks beautiful. We just didn't want to start messing around until we knew what we wanted to do. So if you're interested in buying the car as it is, dual master cylinder and booster with the new CSRP disc brakes. So if you want a car to use and enjoy, here you go. If you want to paint it green, if you want to paint it black, we can facilitate any of that. We can basically facilitate anything. But we just didn't want to mess with it. We considered stripes and maybe tinting the windows to give it more of a sinister look. But then you do that, and then someone wants it wants it very original. The interior is gutted at the moment. All the panels are in there and so forth, but I knew it was going to be in the garage for a long time. The carpet was extremely moldy, so we removed that. I will show you the interior, but it's not very impressive at this moment. The seats are in wonderful condition. Everything's there. I have the pads for the A-pillars. That was some filters and stuff. As you can see, I haven't cleaned out the car yet from the garage, so I apologize. But the seats are in lovely condition. Floors are in excellent condition. It is an air conditioning car. Of course, it doesn't work. I do have the radio and the bezel. I have all the pieces. Nothing is missing except for the carpet, which was rotted, and the headliner. And I have a brand new headliner, and I have the rods and so forth. I do have the pads, and I have the rear view mirror. So I'm sorry to show you a car in this condition, but this might be just what you're looking for. Something to, dash pads in lovely shape, dash. Everything's original. Stuff on this car that I've never seen on other cars is original. Little clips and screws and gaskets and so forth. As you can see, the doors close wonderful. Anyway, enough babbling from me. As you can tell, I'm quite in love with this car. If you want to talk more about what we've done, what we can do, or to come see the car, P Mustang, the letter P, the word Mustang at gmail.com, 07742 604 906, 07742 604 906, ClassicAmericanCarSales.co.uk. We specialize in fastbacks, specifically 67, 68. We have a 67 in black. We got a 68 in Highland Green. I have several more Highland Green and Moss Green 67, 68 fastbacks. We have a red one. We have a Shelby replica, a bunch of coupes, and a bunch of 65, 66 fastbacks as well. Come see us or give us a call.